Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Joy Nostalgia here, and today I want to talk to you guys about Season of Discovery. I played a little bit of classic WoW with Turtle WoW, but it was so jam-packed full of people, I didn't stick around. They had hardcore people playing, and you couldn't really group up with them. It kind of became a pain in the ass after a while, so I only played for about a month, but this is pretty much my first time really getting into Classic, and I have to say I enjoyed it a lot. And now this has a new spin on things, obviously, but I wasn't going to do this because a lot of my subscribers don't seem to like World of Warcraft, and I've actually had people sub and leave nasty things. But it started with a lot of things in my life lately, with Nathan Napalm. I was watching the Nathan Napalm, and I'm like, I'm gonna hop in there. Like I said, the first night it looked crazy, and so I decided to join the second night, and things were pretty mellow. I got to level 5 really quick. And yeah, sure, some people would get in my way now and then, but for the most part, it wasn't too bad. But what I really like about this are the runes that they added to the game. Now, Mage is insane right now because I took her to level 25. I got her to cap, and well, the runes that she gets allows her to heal herself and other players. But the really cool thing is, instead of having to cast Blizzard and slow mobs down to AoE farm, you just bomb everything to death with Arcane Explosion, Living Bomb, and I can't remember what the name of the other one is, but it's absolutely insane how much damage it does, because Living Bomb procs your Arcane, which heals you, so you're double healing yourself with Arcane Explosion and Arcane Bomb. It's insane. I'm going to get into it in a little while. But hunting down the runes is a lot of fun. I've been having fun doing it. Some of them will, just drop off of mobs. Other ones you got to find in certain areas. One of the nicest things about the server is it felt just right in terms of player density. Like I said, every now and then there was a little bit of an issue where I had to wait, but nothing too terrible. Not anything like Turtle WoW, where I couldn't AoE farm to save my life anywhere I went. So yeah, this, as you can tell, there's not really anybody around doing this right now, and this was only the second night. And speaking of player drop-off in the starter zones, it's like day 7 right now, and this is what it looks like on my priest in Dunmorrow. Just a couple of people coming and going here or there, but it cleared out a lot faster than I thought it was going to. So that's a little bit of a shock to me. Now, one of the cool things about how this works is once everybody hits level 25, obviously when they increase the cap again, we're all going to be starting fresh again. So it's going to have that feeling of that rush of people. If you like that, you can get in on that right away. Me personally, I'm going to wait a night. And like I said, it feels perfect right around that population. I've actually had people bail me out more than I've had people take my mobs, quote unquote. And as a matter of fact, one of the abilities that I got, like the first one you get for the Mage, it allows you to use this ability where you can instantly pull mobs. And being so used to people just zerging in front of me and taking my mobs on Turtle WoW, I kind of became a little bit of a dick. where I just, I pull stuff ahead of people and just grab what I can and get mine as fast as I can. Just because that's the way, it goes. You play this game enough. And it's dog eat dog. The slow die weak and hungry out here, you know what I mean? Kind of like that time in Turtle WoW where I looted a chest in the stockade, and after watching people loot it, 20 times in a week without rolling, and somebody flipped out at me. It's like, problem? And I actually got called a Giga Chad, which I appreciate as a mage. We always appreciate compliments. I'm sure you can probably tell, since so many of us think that our class is the best thing since Pop-Tarts. Because, we can kind of do everything, and we're just really awesome. We can AoE things to death and just get tons of money while you struggle to get money. And no, but if I'm being honest, we have our struggles as well. Especially a young fledgling mage in the world gets whooped a time or two, 3-4 dozen times before they get their feet underneath them. But after that, you got to consider we got free food, we got free water, we get teleports, and we do incredible damage with minimal effort. And I'd be a liar if I told you there weren't times where I just stood around thinking, man, I'm glad I'm a mage and not any other class in this game ever. Ever. We're so awesome. Oh, and by the way, make sure to hit that like button. Click the notification bell if you want to see more of these. It really helps to keep the channel going. So you just gotta bite off whatever you can and roll with it, which sometimes leads to biting off more than you can chew, and you die. I died a lot, by the way. I'm just gonna be completely honest straight away. I died many times trying to learn how to AoE farm using this new method. And yeah, it definitely takes a little bit of practice. It's not that hard. It's World of Warcraft. It's really all about the gear. Once you start to get that good gear, you can start to pump those numbers out, and things die really quick before they can kill you. But the heal is pretty intense. I expect that they're probably going to nerf it. I hope not. I think the point of these runes is that everybody's kind of OP, and it feels really nice. I don't think it's grievously so, because like I said, I did die a lot, especially while I was learning how to do everything. But it feels just right. It gives you that extra leg up where, typically this mob should have killed me. But I was able to burn it down, or, in the case of the mage, I was able to burn 4, 5, 6, 7 of them down, where I should have, taken twice as long using the blizzard method. So I didn't just spend time leveling up, I wanted to rank up my tailoring, my enchanting, so that later on I can be a proper badass. And, well, I mean, when you're getting all this cloth, you're bound to want to sell it, right? You're going to want to sell bags, mostly. I gotta tell you, by now, if half the server doesn't have my name written all over it with bags everywhere, I've sold a lot of bags, and I got my first gold pretty quick from just selling the linen bags, and was able to afford all my spells and everything. And it's just really it's really nice having options like that. You can go fishing if you want. I mean, this is classic MMO stuff, but when they slow down, it's weird, because listen to me talk about it like it's a thing, but when they slow down the level cap to 25, and you know it, and you don't have to rush, you really take, I don't know, me personally, I can't speak for everybody, you really take a closer look at your trade skills and other things, because, well, you're going to be doing those things pretty quickly. And, I had the wife say, she was kind of surprised. She's like, what the heck, I'd want to cancel the sub if I learned it was just level 25. I was like, well, no. I can focus on a bunch of other stuff. I can level alts, which I'm already doing with a priest right now. I might actually take a hunter through instead. I don't know. But I've got options, and it's nice that they pump the brakes. And it kind of feels like a classic time lock progression server for like EverQuest or something like that. I really like it. I don't know how else to express how much I just appreciate that slowed down approach. You're leveling pretty quick in this game, which I think is just about the sweet spot. It's where I like the speed to be. I'm getting kind of old. That old school EQOA in EverQuest 1 leveling speed is kind of brutal, man. Listen, it took me 9 months to get my druid to level 50, to get him to cap, just before our first and only expansion, by the way, which is a tragic tale for another time. But you don't want to hear about my old MMORPG haunts where I first got my start, do you? Well, if you do, I've got an episode for you. You can watch it. Get out of here. Beat it. We're talking about World of Warcraft right now. Why are you people always sidetracking me? And another funny story for you guys. I was in Duskwood, and somebody asked, hey, do you want to get your mass regeneration rune? I said, yeah, I mean, why not? I'll grab it. I don't think I'm going to use it, not anytime soon anyways. But they led me down into this crypt, and they instantly stole somebody's mob, I think, that they had to get. And I didn't capture that, but I got their reaction here. They were pretty tickled with themselves that they got in there and stole it. Hey, I don't feel too bad about it. It wasn't on me. I was just kind of following along, right? I mean, I was way too low of a level to be walking around over there. That's, the only reason I was there is because I was with them. But yeah, I got excuses. You know what I mean? I got excuses. I didn't steal the dang thing, all right? Don't judge me, people. But I did get my rune, though, and it was pretty sweet. So anyways, about making fat stacks of gold. Well, I haven't done that exactly yet. Well, I have, but you know how it goes. You buy gear, you buy other things, you keep your crafting going, and you don't really build up a stack of gold yet. But I figured I've probably blown through at least 40 or 50 gold by now, which hey, it's pretty good for, you know, I just hit 25 today. So it's pretty, well, actually yesterday. But, you know, it's not bad. I imagine I'll be rolling in that gold once I find some cloth. Or, you know, you guys send me gold if you want. If you wanted to do that, that'd be fine too, you know. Just good luck with that A at the end of my name. You're probably going to struggle. Hey, what can I say? You know, they took Majesta, they took Maranatha. I got to work with what I can work with here, people. You know, cut me some slack. But yeah, hopefully I'll find a place. Maybe you guys can recommend. I'm thinking of heading over to 1,000 Needles because there's some mobs over there that drop silk consistently. But they're a couple levels higher than me. I don't know how well I'm going to do. If I can just take 2 of them and split a stack that way, you know, without getting 4 or 5 of them on me, I might be able to do it. Who knows? Maybe I'm underestimating my potential here. So yeah, hopefully, you know, the level cap goes up in a month or 2 or something like that. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. You know, if it gets a good response, I'll keep it going. If you're new here, I ask that you please subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a thumbs up and a comment. It helps with the algorithm. But I'm gonna close it out with a little bit of a no mage train. Because, you know, you guys know I'm a traditionalist at heart. I like to keep it traditional, old school. And I know everybody remembers those cringy-ass videos, compilations with metal, where they're just showing everybody how elite they are. So, let's go.